Okay.
Bridgewater on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
Yeah, I got lucky though. We disconnected in the first minute.
Here. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
Yeah. Can you hear me all right? Oh. Yeah, guys, shut it off tonight. My wife's next to me. She doesn't want to be on the camera.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the
it gives you something different, you know?
Let's go. Wait, Navy.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the
can stay,
Patriots.
Nickel. It's all right.
They'll have 2
I'll take
remaining
it.
as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Come on, I'll take that. I'll take that all day. I don't know. I don't usually get to capitalize on it, though. You know, I'd like to be able to sometime make a play on it. It just never seems to work out. That's all right. I'm from northern, like Lawrence area, so New Hampshire border. But I just got married and moved to Pennsylvania 3 months ago now. Yeah, so it's a different. This is pretty much in Eagle country, so it's different.
The first carry now for Dalvin.
Just get that.
Not much room
Just
to
get
run.
that.
Just gets it to the 35 after showcasing his
You
tough
gotta
run.
be kidding
He
me.
could muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
I don't think Brady's retiring, so I'm okay with it. I mean, if Brady gets hurt, we're done anyway. Like, so what? Right.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive
Yeah,
going.
he's good. Absolutely. Yeah. I just,
So they pick up
the injuries,
first down after the
I
run,
don't
and now they
know.
approach for the fresh
As long as there's
snap.
no more injuries, we should be okay for a little bit, you know? Yep.
Now a play fake here on first down. Completes it to Vereen. And he's going to be out of bounds right at
Yeah, the high tower one, that's tough. Our defense, they got to figure it out. Like, there's no doubt about it. They need to figure the defense out because we're going to be in trouble. That's really all there is to it.
Get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover,
I like him, but sometimes he makes a bonehead play. Like, I don't know what to do sometimes with it. I'm looking at him like, oh. But then he played really well last week. And McClellan's coming back after this week, so that's good. Another little depth for us. Yeah.
So the play clock's running down. First down, here's the run with
Good
Cook.
stop.
No
Had
dice
nothing
this
there.
go around. He's hit behind
I didn't like that setup. I didn't like how it looked.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
And Hightower in this game is just a great player. He can do anything you want him to do. And it's so hard to get a player's stats up to what he can do.
It's already 2nd and 12. The defense hoping to push him back more.
Right, right.
Again, it's Cook.
Oh, that block shed. I did not expect that out of Follows. Oh, I picked the wrong play.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
There we go. Yeah, he's a good player.
Couple of
I
plays
should have cut it up inside, but I was trying to read the block.
14. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And some room to maneuver. And he slides to avoid the hit. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
It's always nervous running with him. One of these, he's going to get hurt. I know it. 81 injury, he's going to get hurt. There's no doubt about it.
First down, Bridgewater. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
For Cooks, I literally spent every XP for the last, like, 10 weeks just on injury rating. His injury was at 80. It's like, I can't have that. Can't have that. That's never going to work.
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too.
Hate when you can't find the right play and get down to this weird point at 6 seconds. Sometimes they get to the line too fast, sometimes they don't. Can't look at the defense.
Now Cook running right, and he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
And that's a Branch just gives you a good, like, run stopping D tackle too. And I do wonder, like, in real life, Brown, I wonder if Brown's hurt. And that's a big loss because he's been playing well.
On 2nd down, Cook. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Play clock winding down. Bridgewater to throw it. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far.
And now that I'm in Philadelphia Eagles territory,
and a really long drive
Eagles
here,
radio
and
is
it goes
just
on
rough.
and on. Here's Bridgewater. And no escaping this
wrong
time. He'll
button.
go down. They got him for a sack.
Wrong
Alan
button.
Branch
Oh, yeah?
able to swap him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5.
Good sack. I hit L L2, I wish I could shut that stupid target passing off.
A give. This is Cook.
See Hightower right there? He moved right at that hole.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. To throw is Bridgewater. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown.
Got lucky there. I was trying to squeeze it right into that little thing. A lot of times that ends up in just a terrible play.
The Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Cody Parkey is on now for the point after.
And that was Demaryius Thomas.
He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0
hope he
lead.
can be good for like at least 2 seasons. Yeah.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Oh, that wind is pretty nuts.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start.
Where you going? What were you saying you were organizing? Yeah, I wondered, I saw that in your stream that you were using him at kick. I was wondering if that was a mistake or just because the danger of getting him hurt. Yeah. All right. And how are you liking, did you really like Derek Rivers? I would have traded for him, but I got Gideon at right tackle, right outside linebacker. Yeah.
25. Brady now on 1st down. Sets up the screen to Lewis. And they'll take it
nice
down
screen.
at the 31-yard line.
Good screen. As soon as I got off that line, I'm like, where's he going with this?
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance.
Yeah, you're not using the Patriots playbook, huh?
I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And who is number 10?
On 2nd down, here's Brady. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. That's certainly not something we see often from number 12, Tom Brady, although we did see it in Super Bowl 51.
And that's why it's so memorable, because of what you just said. It doesn't happen very often.
One of your first streams, you were talking about route running.
As a defense, not only
I totally agree.
Brady, but pick 6. Oh, boy, you feel good about yourselves.
And it's good to make it 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six.
You're gonna have to tell me sometime how you did that when we're not playing a game against each other. Give me a second. I'm gonna turn the camera on. My wife's going to bed. So. Give me 1 second. It wasn't the quarterback that you built up last in 17?
No.
Oh, okay. And then you built the receiver up. How tall was the receiver? Okay. Yeah.
Instead, he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
And Blunt, I love Blunt. You gotta love Blunt. Yes. If I didn't have Cooks like that, I thought about it for a second. And I'm like, yeah, but you know, what's that really gonna do for me?
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll take
I didn't look for what the name on the jersey was.
He'll get
Good
9
play.
yards on the keeper there, but it's still going to leave him with a 3rd and 1.
Which is great play. And I missed it too.
So 2nd down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on 3rd. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right.
Good play.
And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Tom Brady flashing the mobility, scrambling there for a 1st down.
Yeah, I had a feeling you wanted Cooks there, even though the underneath might have been. I was leaving the underneath open. It wasn't the defense I wanted to be in.
Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And he's got Edelman for the 1st time. That's complete.
Great play.
A really nice gain of 25
I don't know what
yards. Well, maybe that'll help him settle back into a groove after
Terrible
the interception on the
defense.
1st drive here, picking up the 1st to start drive number 2.
And it is just starting over, isn't it? Sometimes it's just how you have to do it. You have to erase things from your mind. Don't worry about what happened before, because over the course of a game, the good players, things turn out pretty
And I
well.
love Edelman in this game. If he wasn't so old,
Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin,
how much
it's the
did he
Patriots
regress
in
at all?
possession to begin quarter number 2, and they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Yeah, well, the speed eventually is gonna start killing him. Yeah, I don't know. I saw some of the receivers, some of the rookies at 84 speed. I don't know if that is viable. Why is that not working?
Shotgun now for Brady. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception.
The defense wasn't.
His career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, well, the weird thing was, I was actually trying to flip the play, and it won't let me. Am I messing something up here?
To take the ball away from the other team.
I mean, I didn't get to flip it, so it worked out for me, but.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he will lose yards back to the 34-yard line.
Man. I was like 4 years ago, like if you ran zone on a run play, like it didn't work.
But of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to
now you can definitely stop a run play with zone.
An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
Bridgewater now on second down. And Rudolph has it left side. The reception.
There's no reason to throw off your back foot.
Third down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
The Vikings on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Blue 58. Blue 58. Forward.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I knew I needed just to make it there. Good play, great D.
What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
Really? That wasn't a better punt?
And a bit
Come
of a
on.
mistake there.
I hit that dead
into
on.
the end zone for a touchback. So the Patriots coming out now. Yeah. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Fisk is a really good player. Like, man, I didn't know he was going to be that.
Brady gives now to Blunt. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. Throwing is Brady on third down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Everson Griffin in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to fourth down. On fourth down on now is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt. Marcus Sherrill's back deep for Minnesota. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Oh, he slipped right by him. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10.
Where are you going to go with the Pats next after Brady?
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first.
What?
He goes down. It's a Patriots sack.
Good sack.
Dante
I don't.
Fowler.
It's like trying to throw the ball, nothing happened. Good sack. Good disguise of that defense too. Thought I was looking at something else. That's huge. Takes me out of field goal range and everything. Good.
Second down, Bridgewater. A screen here to Vereen.
Oh, McCourty. That was a great play by McCourty. Just great play.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call.
Love a safety like that.
The previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there.
How does he play?
And successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
On the NFL scoreboard, an update from Los Angeles. It's the Rams
awesome.
that have grabbed the early lead. And we'll keep you.
That's why I was surprised you
posted
took the
how that
free
one shakes
safety
out.
over instead of leaving
The Vikings
Jason.
on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. From the gun, Bridgewater. Forced out to his left. And he's going to get
good
the
hit.
first down as they bring
I
him
thought I
down
got down
at
in
the
time.
23. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Out of curiosity, did you put your defensive ends in contain right there? Oh, okay.
Now it's a bootleg with Bridgewater. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Now a give running right, it's Cook.
I can't get through Branch. Branch
He's going to be
is
stopped in his
solid.
tracks.
4 yards, 9 rushes, 4 yards.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. In a 3-4 defense there, and against the run, a lot of responsibility can fall on that nose tackle.
A ton of responsibility, no pun intended, because they've got to deal with not just the center, both guards, and a lot of times they have to eat up double teams in order to let the rest of the guys get to the football. But how about that play? He not only did he eat up the double team, he ate up the ball carrier as well.
I was going to say, talking about puns, you said eat up the double team. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. A second down throw for Bridgewater. And he whips that
Oh,
one
play.
incomplete there.
What a play.
Get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's going to have to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Vikings on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Time running out here on the play clock. On third down, Bridgewater. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Bucky Hodges, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Where did you get Switzer from? What team is he
Now
on?
the Patriots offense, they worked their way back out onto the field. And some
So
dangerous
he's kind of like an
territory, down 3 scores.
kind of like an Edelman type of
Here,
thing?
or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Really?
And what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Play action. Now it's Brady. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And right side caught, Hogan. And he brings this up to the 46, good enough for the first. Brady finding Hogan on third down, and the Patriots able to convert.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, not doing. He came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
Yeah.
Two minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this. Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. Wide open, Julian Edelman. Brady to his old reliable Edelman, and the Patriots have a first down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. They go play action here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So they're operating in the red zone. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Well, that's why I wonder, with our sliders, I feel like average quarterbacks are doing a lot better than someone say like Brady.
Interception. Here's Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get this up to about the 40. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
Now's a good chunk of yardage picked up there. And big fella, sometimes he doesn't need a whole lot of space created. He can make his own way.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Oh, nice. Why did I was looking at your switch and I didn't even look at the clock.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
That was a good play. You got me just staring at the screen. I can't find anything I want.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 7.
That's it. Won't let me change anything on this play. That is just weird.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And unable to get
take the run.
He'll take this up to about the 37. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Pats will be backed up deep
What's-
to get the
what's
drive
10
started
speed?
as they take over 1st and 10.
Yeah. Alright, that's pretty good.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll
Holy.
look to throw. And they'll get him down here at the 23. That throw good for 4.
Oh my.
It's 2nd down.
That's a little painful.
What's tight end? My 20! My 20!
Brady to throw on 2nd down. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line.
Parker, I don't care how long he plays. Anytime there's a fumble involving Tom Brady,
You think the Raiders are involved?
you think the Raiders are involved, you think it's snowing, and immediately you hear the words, Tuck Rule. And now the Tuck Rule doesn't exist anymore, but that always comes back up with Tom Brady, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, even here, even now. Meanwhile, out in Los Angeles, they're in the 2nd quarter now. It's the Rams that have grabbed the early lead. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point, so no problems converting there.
Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down the coast to Orlando, where we check in with our friend Larry Ridley and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Now Brady. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. Brady connecting with Cooks for the Patriot 1st down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd
I always
down.
wondered if that was
He
what was
looking for some
happening.
running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
To throw on 2nd down. Brady completes it to the rookie from North Carolina, Ryan Switzer. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
He's a rookie.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing? He was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he's gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Looking to throw on second down. Brady, nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Everson Griffin in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Brady. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Everything about that play tells you.
I don't know if everybody's like me. When I'm playing a game like this and I'm the one who's up, like I feel like I don't know, I feel terrible.
And he didn't get that done on that play.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Yeah, they should make
after the missed long
better
field
in
goal
this
attempt,
game.
this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line.
Every week he kicks it through the uprights, so kicks it, the kickoff.
Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And a minimal gain here.
But I mean, even on the kickoffs, like he's so weak on kickoffs.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Second down following the run.
Let's go.
They run it again with Cook. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. Here it's 3rd and 2. Off the play fake. Bridgewater. And he will have a man. Demaryius Thomas. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. Carry, it's Cook. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Bridgewater to throw it. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. And the play clock becoming an issue, so Mike Zimmer's forced to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining.
You need a minute?
Burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
How old are you,
The
kid?
offense on 3rd down tonight. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And off comes to Cook. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20.
Right now, we
He
just,
picks up the
you know, we
first
just
down
got married.
yardage
We're
as
trying
he
to
takes
figure it all
down to
out.
the 16.
She thinks
It's a
that
pickup
she
of 16
doesn't
there, and
she
it'll
thinks
lead
I
to a new
want
set
she
of
want thinks I
downs.
really want kids. And I guess I do, but yeah, it's not a rush. Both of us we got a whole life, you know. And me being, you know, I
So
transplanted
the run
myself
moves the
over
chains,
here,
and here
so
we go on 1st down.
it's an adjustment.
They run the counter with Cook. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing
Yeah.
lead. I think
Say
this is
that
where they
again?
put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've
Yeah,
controlled
that's,
this game.
I'm trying to.
I don't see why that trend would change now.
Your run defense isn't exactly cooperating. Yeah, no, I
Offense
get it.
walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Now Bridgewater. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That throw good for only a couple and brings up 3rd down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Steps away to his left. That's caught. It's Thomas. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And this Viking offense is running away with this one. And the lead will grow by 1 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Get a little closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Shotgun now for Brady. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Brady. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Linval Joseph busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Back now in Foxborough. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On second down, here's Brady. Over the middle, Julian Edelman. It's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Brady now on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's 2nd and long. Operating from the gun. Brady. It's caught left side by Cooks. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Daniil Hunter in there to record another sack, their 6th of the afternoon. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. From the gun, Brady. Flushed out. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Daniil Hunter in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And now they'll just need 4 touchdowns as the deficit is now 28. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And Charles, in a very one-sided affair, I think we've reached the point in the broadcast where you and I, we may have some filling to do, right?
Yeah, I think you're right about that because we got to try and keep people around. We don't want them to change the channel. Stay with us in this game. Is that Ben Ramsar? Are you hearing from Ben on the headset here? Tell us, stretch this thing out a little bit.
Get some talking points. Dig them all out.
That's what you get. A big-time producer. Keep them here.
They start the drive with Cook. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Brandon, it's all about pace and tempo now for them. They've got the advantage, so I'm going to put musical terms for you. You don't want to go prestissimo. That's too quick, too lively, right? But you also don't want to slow it down too much. You don't want to go lento. What you really want to be is moderato. Nice and even, nice and steady, get those gains, and close out the game.
I think that chicken parm from last night's gone to your head. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now it's Sankey. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to have a 3rd down. The play clock's running down. Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Elsewhere across the league, 4th quarter action in Los Angeles. And scoring again, the Rams have widened that lead a bit further. A win would be their 2nd on the young season. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Now Cook. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts. And
keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. 2nd down following the run. Play clock winding down. They run. Cook. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Elsewhere across the league, 4th quarter action in Los Angeles. At scoring again, the Rams have widened that lead a bit further. A win would be their 2nd on the young season. Time running out here on the play clock. Throwing, Bridgewater. And a good hit there and knocked down hard. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. Now they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
I was looking forward to this game.
And they will take a knee here. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
New England on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. And they take a knee.
I look forward to our next game. It'll be good.
Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL.